Motivation. Motivation is it's a really interesting topic because everybody wants to be motivated to do something. Everybody wants to have goals and aspirations. So you want to have motivation to grind for those goals and aspirations. But I think a lot of people struggle with how to find this so-called motivation. And there's a couple of ways you can actually find this motivation, because if you're watching this, that most likely means that you're struggling with motivation. So I want to give you a few tips on just how you can find this motivation. And the first thing that you need to do, and I think is one of the biggest things, is you need to find something that you actually enjoy. Do not force yourself to do something, okay? Unless it's something that is mandatory in your life, like school, which I'll get into that in a little bit. Do not force yourself to do something that you do not enjoy, because you will not have motivation to do it. For me, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I never force myself to upload. I let myself have the motivation to do it. Because if you're feeling burnt out on something and you keep forcing yourself to do it, this will only make the burnout worse and will only affect you in a negative way. So that's the first thing. Find something you enjoy, don't do something you don't. Now, let's say you have to do something like school and you're trying to find motivation for stuff like schoolwork. This is different because you need you need to graduate unless you drop out. What I would tell you to do is, if you're trying to find the motivation for that, you genuinely can't, try and think of this school as a positive thing, or whatever it is that you're trying to find motivation for that you have to get done. Find it as more as a positive. Like, once you get this done, you'll never have to do it again, or you won't have to do it again for a while, and then you can start focusing on bigger and better things. I think instead of thinking of it as a negative thing, think of it as, at least if I get it done now, it'll be out of the way and you'll no longer have to deal with it. I think motivation can also be found by just truly enjoying something. If you don't truly enjoy something, you're not going to want to grind it. I can give you an example. For me, I really don't like school. Okay, I really don't like school, and I hate homework, but I have to get graded, right? I'll use a really good example. I had this physics project, and I had to write an assignment on it. It was like a paper for an egg drop thing, and I was basically procrastinating from doing it because I don't like schoolwork. I hate doing schoolwork. I'm gonna be real. I completely hate doing schoolwork. Schoolwork to me feels like a waste of time, and I just hate school in general. But I still had to get the work done. And did I? No, because I didn't like it. I didn't have the motivation to get the work done. And because of that, instead of me getting 100 on my project, I ended up getting an 80 because I didn't do the 1-page essay. Now, looking back at that, was it worth it? No, because that 20% caused me to have to do even more work to catch back up on that 20% than if I had just done the paper to begin with. So if you look at it realistically, it would have been better for me to just do the paper and get the 100, because I ended up doing more work by trying to skip out and do less work. So the reason why I am saying that is because don't try and just skip out on stuff. If you have to get it done, get it done. Even if you're not motivated to, you kind of have to force yourself to do it, which is kind of counterintuitive to what I was trying to say. Don't force yourself to do it. But when things like that, when things come up like that you have to just get done, just try your best and get it done. Trust me, it's not worth slacking off. I know better than anybody else. Someone who hates school. I'm someone who hates school, but I'm also an A and B student. And it's because, not because I'm motivated to do school, but because I know once I get this over with, and if I just get it done now, that I can move on to bigger and better things in my life. So basically, a recap of this is, if you want to find something, or if you want to be motivated about something, make sure it's something that you genuinely enjoy. Because if you don't, then trust me, you just won't be motivated to do it. And if you're trying to find motivation for things that you necessarily don't want to do, think about the after fact. Think about the consequences if you don't do it. Think about the consequences if you do it. 90% of the time, if you just get it done, your life will just be so much easier than you trying to half-ass it and trying to skip out on the paper. Sorry for not uploading. It's been 2 weeks, but Minecraft has literally just been crashing 24/7. So yeah, I've been trying to fix it, but we're back. Hopefully I can do videos once a week, just yapping, I guess. I don't really care how this channel performs. I'm just using this channel as an outlet. So if you do actually enjoy it and you want to subscribe or like or comment, you know, I'm always going to read every comment. I'm always going to be in the comment section. So if you genuinely have some want to talk about something or want to vent in the comments, do it in there. I'm always going to be in there. And yeah, thank you for everyone who'd watch. Thank you for making it this far. And I'll see you hopefully in another video.